this is Derek Iswell, Chief Investment Officer for Shelton Capital Management with the Shelton Capital CIO Minute. Buzz in markets this week has been all about AI, artificial intelligence, particularly post the quarterly report from NVIDIA, where they described how the chips they design will enable the AI revolution. And markets rewarded NVIDIA with a 25% appreciation right after the report. There's no doubt that AI will have a big effect on our lives. But right now, it's hard to determine how and exactly where it will. Keep in mind that these methods and tools have been around for a long time, but only recently have had the data and processing power to manifest themselves in technology like we've seen in ChatGPT. Regardless, markets have spoken, and markets have decided that the big players will be the biggest beneficiaries. All the large tech names we have grown to know and love over the last couple of years, such as Microsoft, who bought OpenAI, the creator of ChatGPT, Google, and the rest of what are commonly known as the FANG or FANGMAN stocks, depending on which ones you include. In fact, recent moves have propelled these stocks to levels we have not seen since the internet-driven growth boom of the late 1990s. This chart here shows the relative price and valuation using price to book of the S&P 500 Information Technology Index, comparing it to the Russell 2000, an index of small cap stocks, which has a larger proportion of traditionally cyclical businesses and banks and industrials, REITs, and not nearly as much technology as you have in larger stocks. Now, the last time prices were this far apart between tech stocks and the broader or smaller cap market was the February of 2000. And valuation could argue that there might be a bit more upside, but such a move at this point would have to be driven by speculation. The lesson to be learned from February of 2000 was not that the internet was not important, really just that it was overhyped at that moment in time. There will be significant economic value that comes from artificial intelligence, but profiting from it as an investor is best realized by picking the winners after the hype has passed. For further questions, don't hesitate to contact your local Shelton Capital representative. This has been a Shelton Capital CIO Minute.